I said a sentence before that when a man is full, he refuses. A girl came to me like that and asked me how he does not get full and at the same time does not let his eyes look outside. Always look with me like this. When a person eats things that get him drunk a lot, his soul gets a little tired, and he suddenly wants to look for something he loves, like sharp cheese. This is exactly what happens. Come on, let's talk together about Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. We are rich. We do not present superficial talk. We are living a journey to a different awareness and a strength inside you that no one will be able to take from you. If you are ready to change the equation, continue with me to the end. Many of us ask, why am I a joke? Everything I do for him makes me look good, and I do everything he can imagine, and yet he still betrays me or talks to someone else or looks behind him. Unfortunately, and through the experiences of many people, and I may be one of them, we discovered that when a man feels that his wife always says yes and yes, yes and yes, and he feels that she can do anything to please him, then he starts to feel that he is really strong, and he starts to feel that what he has is not a blessing, it is something very normal. So his heart goes to change, and he starts looking for something better. I said this several times before, but as we agreed, he shouldn't touch you when you are upset. Try to take care of yourself twice as much as you used to take care of him normally, but he still shouldn't touch you until he knows his mistake well. And even when he knows a mistake and the first relationship that happens between you after the reconciliation, do not give him everything you are used to every time. No, keep it like this and tell him, I am still upset psychologically. I still have not forgotten what happened at that time. He will spend the whole time trying to please you, but be careful. There is a very delicate line between telling him, no, you will not get anything, and you do not deserve it anyway, and I cannot stand you, and at the same time not caring about yourself and leaving him like this, so that he feels that the matter is over, as if you are saying, enough. My friend, what did this come of? And this is what I see in it. But when you are very, very, very sweet and treat him calmly and set boundaries, this is what affects him. Do not always say to him very, very sweet things, and do not always tell him, I am yours, I am in your hands. These are the words of men. Unfortunately, we discovered that there is a slightly wrong idea that when you tell a man all the time, I love you, I love you, I love you, then consequently, when he hears it from the outside, it won't make a difference to him. But on the contrary, from time to time, keep some distance between each I love you and the next. He will be eager to hear this word. He will feel that it entered his pen like this and hit him. Choose the right time to say this word. For example, he brought you a gift, did something nice with you, acted respectfully in front of people, raised your dignity in front of someone. Then say it while laughing a little, or you can do it lightly. Say a light word and pretend you are busy and leave him and walk away. Well, when he comes and asks you, do you love me? Don't answer right away and say, yes, of course. I'm dying to be elegant. It doesn't always have to be like this. Sometimes you take off your tactic and elegance. Sometimes you pretend you're embarrassed. Sometimes you respond with a laugh. And sometimes you tell him, yes, of course, I love you. But the important thing is not every time and every day and always making him yearn. A man likes to feel that his woman is busy, that her mind is big and not always free for him, and waiting for him. And there was also another piece of information that turned out to be completely wrong. You know what it is? You think that as long as your husband is out, you do everything in the house and you're done. And he comes to find you free, sitting around waiting for him like this in an ideal situation. And this turned out to be completely wrong. Why? Because of this, he will start to think that you are just food, entertainment, and little craftsmanship. That is, you are sitting around with nothing to do, free all day long. So when he sees a woman outside who is struggling and hardworking, he sees that this is something very great. That is why I think that you should always be the woman that he calls for. But one day when he calls you, you go to him once and answer him. And another time you say to him, "Sorry, my love, but I am busy now. I am busy studying. I am busy finishing up something I have to do, such and such." I mean, you are not always available. You are not always standing there like this and letting yourself go. But the most important thing is that he comes and finds you working. He comes and finds you doing something. He comes and finds you reading a book, writing, learning, doing any activity. He finds in you all the women in the world. The shy woman, the wise woman, the naughty, the crazy woman who sometimes goes crazy and fights, and he himself doesn't know how to deal with her. Do you know why? Because being too calm is also not good. It is not good for a woman to be at the same pace all the time. Do everything. A man likes to see a woman who knows all kinds of makeup and at the same time takes care of herself, and at the same time her skin is clean and beautiful, even without makeup. He likes to see this whole collection. He finds a woman who has everything, even when she's sitting at home. Be very careful with your movements. I know that the matter is not easy, but you must take care of yourself very much. Act as if he is home. What is this? My husband. I am supposed to take my ease with him. Here comes the mistake that we fall into even after marriage, just as you used to do exactly during the engagement days, the way you sit, the way you eat. You do not need to take your ease very much. Get used to a certain system just as you were used to during the engagement days. Also, continue this habit with you throughout the marriage so that he always sees you as something very high, and the feeling that you had before the marriage continues. Even after marriage, this is a very important thing to make your husband always busy with you and think that you are different and that you are not like any other woman. You do not have to tell him everything in boring detail and bring up all the topics at once. He will have known that you do not hide anything from him at all. For example, if you were talking on the phone with your mother or something very normal, what happened to you? Don't answer right away and say, "Yes, by God, this happened, such and such." No, simply tell him nothing's wrong. We were just talking about a normal subject and that's it. It's just a matter between me and Mom and it passed normally. There's nothing worth it. I mean, if you were downstairs and met your relative and talked to her a little, don't tell her every detail that happened. Always make him feel that you don't tell her everything, that there's a bit of mystery around here. Always give him that impression. But as long as you tell him every detail, every move, and everything you did or that happened to you, he'll get overly excited about you. We don't want him to get over you too much. We want him to get over you in moderation. But when he gets over you completely and feels that this is my wife, there's no one after her. She's an angel. There's no one like her. You'll find him leaving himself outside and leaving the house to you, and you're guaranteed. No, he must always feel that he's paying attention to you and watching you everywhere. It's not clear even if there is nothing to hide, but always give him this feeling. Don't be a really strong woman with your husband to the point of being too strong. Why? In the end, you find yourself doing his part. For example, when he is in a tight spot, you just support him morally but not financially. Many of us take it for granted that we are a man and sit and help our husbands all the time, doing nothing, until in the end, for him, Your role changes to that of you becoming the man, even if he doesn't say so out loud. But inside, he feels that you have taken his place, so he starts looking for another woman to practice his manliness with. He's always looking for at least that so he can feel his manhood. Then you come and say, "What is this?" This is what I was doing, leaving and making. I'm the one who was harsh by his side. I'm the one who supported. I'm the one who helped. I'm the one who stood by him in every difficult situation. And then the least response you can hear from him is that not all women do that, right? Because he's gotten used to it. He's programmed that this is normal. But the right thing is for you to support him morally. I mean, with words. My dear, don't be upset. Romber will make it out. I'm by your side. And if you're going to help financially, it's when the situation reaches its peak. I mean, when it's really a difficult situation. So he'll remember the situation. But your help is always useless. He'll get used to it, and he'll see you as a bank. I mean, when you give him something, he'll treat you well. And when you stop him, he'll treat you badly. And in both cases, he'll start looking at those who are below you so he can feel like a man in front of her. So he doesn't feel that there is someone above him, because this is the nature of men. See me in a new episode and a new video, God willing, of marital advice. Bye, Em. See you.